It's after 2 in the morning. You're lying on the couch with your anatomy book open on the table. You're done studying, so now you're just watching the news on your phone. Breaking news. Police are chasing 3 cartel cars across the city. Red and blue lights flash across the screen as a reporter shouts over the chaos. 2 suspects are badly injured. You scroll for more details, then suddenly someone knocks on your door. You frown. The knock comes again, louder and harder this time. At this point, the hairs on the back of your neck begin to stand. You walk slowly to the door. You freeze with your hand just inches from the handle, but then you open it. 2 men stand in front of you. One of them is bracing a third man. The injured man struggles to stay on his feet, blood running down his shirt. Then suddenly, you recognize the face. You just saw him on the news. The men burst inside. They lift the bleeding man onto the kitchen table. Blood starts hitting the floor. You scramble back. Your voice is shaking. "I'm not a doctor. I'm still in school." One of the men just stares at you, cold, silent. His hand slowly moves toward the gun in his jacket, but just then, his phone rings. He answers it. He listens like his life depends on it. Then, he slowly hands the phone to you. You press the phone to your ear. A deep voice speaks, calm and steady. "Daniel, 3rd-year medical student. You ranked top in anatomy." Right away, you feel a chill go down your spine. Then finally, he says, "My brother is dying. Do not let him die tonight." The call ends, and in that moment, you realize no one needs to point a gun at you. You're going to save this man. You look at the wound. The man is losing a lot of blood. You rush into your kitchen and look around. No medical tools, just normal things. You put a knife in a pot and boil it. Steam starts to fill the room. Then you grab your sewing kit. The man on the table screams. One of the gang members holds him down. Another shines a flashlight over the wound, but the light shakes in his hand. You whisper to yourself, just like the textbooks. But this is not a textbook. Blood spreads across the table, and the room smells like metal. Your hands move like they are not even yours. For a second, the man stops breathing. Everyone freezes. Then suddenly, he gasps. Air fills his lungs again. You keep stitching, slow, crooked, ugly. But finally, the bleeding stops. The man is alive. The men get ready to leave. The injured man can barely recognize himself. One of them walks toward you. For a second, you think he is about to threaten you, but instead, he hands you a small card. It feels thick, almost like metal. On the card are 7 strange symbols. They don't look like numbers. They don't look like letters. Some are backward, some are upside down. You stare at them, confused. "You may need it," the man says. Then they leave. Silence fills the room. For a moment, you start to think maybe it was all a dream. But just in case it wasn't, you spend the whole night cleaning your apartment. Bleach, trash bags. The smell is so strong, it makes your head spin. By the time you're done, you fall asleep around 7:19 in the morning. Then, your eyes snap open. You're still thinking about the dream, how real it felt. But then you hear sirens outside. Nah, this wasn't a dream. You jump out of bed and rush to the door. You open it, and there they are, police officers. One of them shows you a badge. "We need to ask you some questions." At the station, you sit under bright lights. Hours go by. Your head feels heavy, like you're drunk. You barely got about 30 minutes of sleep the whole night. They keep asking the same questions over and over. "Did you see these men? Did they come here? Did you help them? Did they come here? Help them?" Your answers start to change, and little by little, your lies begin to fall apart. Finally, you say, "I want to make a call." They let you. You reach into your pocket and feel the strange card. You take it out and stare at it. The symbols don't make any sense. Then something clicks. You turn the card upside down. Now the symbols start to look like numbers. Not perfect, but close enough. You flip the order from last to first and dial the number. That's when the first strange thing happens. It starts ringing. Once, twice, no answer. You try again, still nothing. Maybe it wasn't anything special after all. You lower the phone. Then a man walks into the station. Black suit, expensive watch, calm face. He leans in and speaks quietly to the officer. A few minutes later, the officer comes back and unlocks your cuffs. You're free to go. You just stare, confused. The man in the suit gives a small smile. "Long night, Daniel. Let's get you home." When you get back to your place, you notice something waiting for you, a swollen envelope sitting on your desk. 3 days pass. You hardly sleep. You barely eat. The money is still sitting on your desk. $10,000. More money than you've ever held at once in your life, but you don't touch it. It feels wrong, like the money is watching you. So you hide it, first inside a shoebox. Then you push the shoebox deep into your closet. Every little sound in the hallway makes you jump. Every unknown number on your phone sends your mind racing. You try to study, but the words in your book just blur together. By the third day, you make a decision. You're going to the police. Your hands are sweating. Your heart is beating fast. You keep telling yourself, I have to tell them everything that happened. But the moment you step into the station, something feels off. The air feels heavy. Officers walk past you. Phones keep ringing. Someone laughs near the front desk. But somehow, all of it feels strange. Two officers stand near the hallway, whispering. One of them glances at you. Your breath catches. Then a voice calls out, "Next!" You stand up and walk to the desk. The officer slides a form toward you. Start writing. You pick up the pen and place it on the paper, but then you notice something. On the side of the pen, there's a brand name printed, Thickwise. But all you can see is, think twice. The words echo in your head. Think twice. Your heart starts pounding again. If you tell them, the cartel will know. If you stay quiet, the police might start to suspect you. The pen doesn't move. Minutes pass. Finally, you stand up. You slide the blank form back across the desk. I think I made a mistake, you say. Then you turn and walk out of the station. And just like that, the secret stays with you. Outside, the sunlight feels too bright. Your phone starts to vibrate in your pocket. You take it out and stare at the screen, but you don't answer. The phone stops ringing. A second later, a text comes in. Just 2 words. Good choice.